everybody, I'm here with the Anatomy of a Witch Oracle unboxing and walkthrough. I've just taken the plastic off, but I haven't done anything other than that. I ended up getting this deck because I saw Simon from the Hermit's Cave had it and looked really interesting. And then I was shopping on Amazon for Christmas gifts, and you know how like if you put extra things in your cart, you get free shipping, and I thought, why not pick this up? So this is kind of like a little holiday gift to me. So this is by Laura Tempest Zakharoff. I have her Sigil Witchery or Sigil Magic, I think it's called, book, but I don't have this one. There's one called Anatomy of a Witch, so I do not have that one. But this oracle, like I said, I saw it and I thought it looked really interesting. So let's take a peek. Let's look through and see what we think of it. So first of all, this is, I believe, a Llewellyn deck. Yes. It's a little bit smaller in size than the boxes that you get for the tarot kits, but this is an oracle deck, so that's fine. And it looks really interesting. We've got our magnetic closure here, so that's really nice. Got a nice purple set. Oh, we've got our ribbon and our book, and I mean, it's Llewellyn, so it's probably pretty good quality. Yeah, we've got our thumbnail here and then a reading about it. So that looks pretty good. Looks like it's all by in alphabetical order as well, the cards, which is good. So there's a little introduction here, the senses, using the deck, some different spreads, and then we have our card descriptions, which are in full color, which is really nice. And I think that goes right till the end. And then sources. Okay, so very like cute little guidebook. Looks very handy, so really nice. Love the artwork. I love this sort of like, looks very like pencil crayon-y type coloring, quite like that. So it's called A Guide for the Embodied Witch. So that's lovely. And then we have our cards here, which are quite big, but that's not unusual for oracle decks. Put a ribbon here, and that's the bottom of the box. Okay, so let's take a look here. We've got a little plastic sleeve, so let's see if we can get that off. I'm glad that there's not like a ton of plastic, so that's nice. All right, so these are all in alphabetical order. Let's see if I can get like a little bit closer in. Okay, there we go. Very beautiful colors, really, really nice. Love this artwork. So we have here Adorn, and then there's a small, oh, it's just like a little symbol under there. So you have Adorn. And that's the backs there, just, you know, similar to what was inside the box. You know, thinner cardstock because it is Llewellyn and it is glossy. I like that. I don't like matte. I really love glossy. I don't mind it being a little thinner because it makes it hard. It makes it easier to shuffle, I should say. So I quite like that, but I like that. I know it's not everyone's bag, but it's mine. We have air, a line. I really love that with the cauldrons here. Very pretty. Amulet. I love the like doll's legs and arms and things. That's very cute. The tooth. Cute. Awake. Oh, I love the owl here, and he's got the little keyhole. He's sitting on the key. That's lovely. Banish. So we have kind of like a banishing spell going on here. Birth. We've got the egg, and it kind of looks like a womb sort of like symbol as well here. Bless. Cleanse. We've got our broom here sweeping out all the bad energy. Commune. Oh, I love this. You can see kind of like the family here, sort of like, you know, adult figures here and a child sort of all communing together around the cauldron. Very pretty. Create. I wonder who the artist is, or she's the artist as well, because I know she also does artwork. I think she might be both. Anyway, create. So I like that, the egg, and then I like all the tools for creating as well that are here. Death. I love this how we've got the skeleton here, but it's like life is coming out of it as well, so very nice. Dream. So that's on the cover of the book. Earth, so we have another element here. Equinox. I love that balance between like light and dark. You've kind of got, you know, spring and or you've got fall and spring here. Very nice. Or no, that's the feather and the apple, like weighing in Egyptian tradition, in the Egyptian mythology. When you die, whether you're You weigh your heart against the feather. That's what that is there. Experience. So we've got the older hand and the younger hand. The eye, I love this, sort of like the protective against, you know, the evil eye. Festival, it's lovely with the stone circle. Fire, so we have another element here. I love the heart with the flame. Very, very cool. The full moon. Hands, again, they're amulets, and we have different, the hands making different signs, right? Like different mudras, they call them. So that's pretty cool. Heel. Love. So I love that sort of the kundalini, you know, going together, two people together, the heart in the middle. Maintain. So it's about maintaining your space. Hopefully they've got the broom and the mop here, you know, for cleaning and maintaining. Memory. Got the new moon, planting the seed. That's beautiful. Nourish. Perception. That's an interesting one. Sort of like how we perceive things may not be how things actually are. Play. This makes me think of Baba Yaga, the house with the on the chicken feet here. Poppet. Very witchy, using poppets for all sorts of things. Protect. It's very pretty as well. Renew. So we got something bursting out of an egg. The serpent. So serpent is a powerful ancient symbol of rebirth and generation. So it's great. Shapeshift. So we got all the animals here. Very lovely. Smell. People often they sort of underestimate that the power of that particular sense, and it can be very important. Solstice. So we had equinoxes. Now we have solstice. We have winter and summer. Sound, love that with the bell. Taste, touch as well. We've got our hand here. I love the roots growing from them. That's very, very evocative. Vision, water, our last element there, alphabetically. We've got waxing and waning, working with the cycles of the moon. The weaver. Witch bones, the witch bottle, very pretty, the witch braid, I've got witch heart, with the moon symbols here, and the eye and the heart, very cool, and witch lungs. All right, so let's shuffle and look at a card and see what the meanings are. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little shuffle here. See if it rifle shuffles. Well, it's almost too big for me to rifle shuffle. I think I have to do it overhand. Oh, this one came up. Okay, so this one wants us to look at it. It is nourish. So let's see what the book has to say. I like it's in alphabetical. I like it if it's either numbered or alphabetical. Okay, so we have nourish. It says group body being. So I guess there's different ones in different groups. There's a description. And it says consider, and then there's a paragraph there, and that says keywords: cultivate, sustain, develop, and influence. And there's also a reverse meaning. So let's look at consider. It says, you are what you eat. There are many ways to nourish our bodies, minds, and spirits. Therefore, we need to be mindful of what we put into our bodies, be it what we eat or whatever we consume in our mind or spirit. There is the nutrition we receive via food and drink and the benefits of moderation. Then there is the information we take in from the world, from others, what we consume in other ways in the form of art, music, news, and other media. Our cups can overflow with inspiration and wisdom flowing on to others. But if we're not careful about what we absorb, we can become unbalanced or malnourished. Check the dates on what you consume. Context and nuance are crucial, and some things may be past their prime. So interesting, because it talks about like both food, which is very practical, like checking the dates, making sure your food isn't expired. Also thinking about like what you're taking into your body when it comes to food. Like, are you eating healthy? Are you being somewhat balanced? And I think especially this time of year, it's easy to overindulge, right? But it's also, we might be tempted to, like, with New Year's coming, some people go to the other extreme where they don't want anything at all. And it's about finding a balance, right? Finding a balance between all the rich, sweet foods and also nourishing ourselves. And then there's how we nourish ourselves. Like, I love the books that are here, like what we're taking into our minds. And I think particularly when it comes to things like we can be inundated with negativity, with a constant news cycle, or with like negative things on social media. Like, are we taking all these things in, and absorbing it? And then it's sort of like, we're taking on like really what's like junk food for our mind and our spirit. Or are we nourishing ourselves with good things, with fun things, with things that help us to expand and to grow? So I think I like the meaning on this card. I'm interested with working with these cards. I think they're really good. Looks like a really good self-care kind of deck. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you have this deck? Have you been working with it? Let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to hear that. Yeah, thank you again so much for watching.